I'm going to stop you right there. What is going to end up happening, I want you to hear me clearly. You're saying that you do not want to be represented by an attorney. You want to represent yourself. I'm not to tell you anything about. Mr. Casanova, you want to come forward? Yes. Hello, how's it going?
It'll be better.
All right, so my understanding, you want to represent yourself? All right, you're more than welcome to represent yourself, but here's the thing.
Hector Casanova Jr. appeared before Judge Stephanie Boyd, insisting he did not need a lawyer, and repeatedly claimed he was appearing only as the flesh and breathing man, rather than discussing the criminal allegations. The hearing quickly centered on whether he understood the legal process. As the exchange continued, the judge repeatedly warned him about the risks of representing himself before deciding how the case would proceed.
Everybody says that they can be an attorney because all attorneys do is talk. That's what people think. But they don't realize there's a lot of knowledge, experience, and wisdom behind that.
Absolutely.
So if you want to have a jury trial where you represent yourself, you're more than welcome to do so. But once it's set for trial, it's going to trial, and no one's going to be helping you. The state is not going to say, hey, we see that you really don't know the rules, so let me tell you this rule. They're not going to be doing that. My job is not going to be to help you with objections, help you with motions. That's 100% you. Do you understand?
I do. And are we on the record?
No, we're not on the record. What, you want to put something on the record?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Sure. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 2974, State of Texas Vector versus Hector Casanova. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? And are you Hector Casanova?
No, for the record, I am the flesh and breathing man. I'm here on a special appearance to clarify any misunderstanding. I am not the legal fiction known as Hector J. Casanova that is on the information there. I just have a few questions to clarify some things.
All right, so if you would like to clarify some things, then the person I need to speak to is the flesh and blood man known as Hector Casanova.
Yes, I'm the flesh and blood man, Hector Casanova Jr.
All right, so you are Hector Casanova, correct?
I am Hector Casanova Jr., the flesh and breathing man.
All right, well, I'm glad you're breathing. So what did you want to place on the record?
Well, first, I don't understand the charges that are being brought against me. There are some clarifications I do want to.
All right, so just 1 second, but before we get to that, have you been given a copy of the indictment?
No, I have not.
All right, so we're going to get you a copy of the indictment. Just give me a moment. All right, have a seat. We're going to come back on the record with this. All right. So we're back on the record in 2024 CR 2974, State versus Hector Casanova. All right, Mr. Casanova, here's the thing. And I want you to hear me clearly, right? I am not your attorney. The document that has been given you is a copy of the indictment. I'm not to give you information about your indictment. That's the indictment. That's what we're here for. So any questions that you would have about that indictment, you're going to have to answer those for yourself. Otherwise, the person who will be telling you about what the indictment means and what the numbers are, that would be an attorney. Do you understand?
I do not understand.
Oh, what that means is, for example, we can go off the record. I'm giving you a hypothetical. All right. Let's say you needed surgery and you're in the middle of the wilderness, you need surgery, and you tell me and you tell the doctor, guess what? I'm performing this surgery on my own. I don't need you. I'm walking out of the hospital. I'm going to go in the desert. Now, maybe the doctor would try to stop you and do other things. But if you go in that desert by yourself, don't tell the doctor where you are. You take a scalpel out in the desert by yourself. You don't get to call the doctor and say, hey, I'm in the middle of the desert performing surgery. I'm going to be my own anesthesiologist. I'm doing all of this. How do you do this? Because they're not going to tell you. It's the same thing here. You're saying that you do not want to be represented by an attorney. You want to represent yourself. So that motion, that indictment I'm not to tell you anything about what that indictment is. The state is not to tell you, oh, this is what this indictment means. This is the range of punishment. Those are things that you're supposed to do. Do you understand?
I still don't understand.
All right. So just have a seat. This is what's going to end up happening. You're going to have an attorney. That attorney is going to come over to the court right now. You're going to speak to that attorney. After you speak to that attorney, we're going to go forward. Ms. Ferguson, can you call manage to sign counsel and let them know that we need an attorney over here? And that attorney will talk to you. That attorney will tell you what that indictment means. That attorney will tell you the range of punishment. Do you understand?
I still don't understand.
All right. Well, I don't know how I can further make you understand.
Are we on the record?
All right, Norma, get someone from manage to sign counsel here, please. All right, just have a seat and we're going to have an attorney come down. All right.
I would like to ask some questions on the record, if I may, while I have your time here.
Oh, no. Let me just tell you, you'll have my time till 5 o'clock because that's how long we're here. What is going to end up happening is an attorney from manage to sign counsel is going to come down. Do you understand?
I do not understand because I don't feel like I am needing an attorney because I'm here to represent myself as the flesh and breathing man, Hector Casanova Jr. Let's see. All right, so let record of the court show that I, Hector Casanova
Just 1
Jr.
second.
The accused
Just
in the
stop.
Yes, sorry.
All right, we're on the record. So what did you want the record to reflect?
So let the record of the court show that I, Hector Casanova Jr., the accused in this criminal action, has asked the court to divulge the nature and cause of the accusation upon the authority of the Sixth Amendment, and that this court has failed in its duty to inform me of the nature and cause of this action. Furthermore,
let me
let the
stop you.
record also show.
Mr. Casanova, let me ask you a question. Have you been given a copy of the indictment? All right, so let the record reflect that Mr. Casanova has been given the copy of the indictment. And the copy of the indictment, it tells him what he is charged with. You may continue.
Now, these charges, are they civil? Is this a civil charge or a criminal charge?
All right, that is something that if you had an attorney to represent you, they would be able to tell you. What the court can tell you is that you are in a felony court and this is a criminal court.
Okay. This being a criminal, let the record of the court show that the action against me is criminal action. My following question would be, the Constitution grants this court 2 types of criminal jurisdiction. Criminal jurisdiction under the common law and criminal jurisdiction under the admiralty or military tribunal. In which of these 2 jurisdictions does this court intend to try me?
All right, so this is what is going to happen, Mr. Casanova. Someone from manage to sign counsel is going to come over and you can speak with them or not speak with them. But the questions that you are asking the court are not, some of them are not in any shape, form, or fashion related to the fact that you're in a criminal district court. Do you understand?
I do not understand.
Okay.
But I don't think you'll be violating your oath of office if you did your duty under the Constitution. I am not seeking legal advice. What I want to know is legal intent. I have the right to appear as myself in my own person without a licensed attorney. In order to intelligently defend myself, I need to know the jurisdiction this court is operating under. Let's see. So therefore, will you please answer the question so that way this court is properly identified?
All right, you're in the 187 District Court. It's a criminal court. You're on the 4th floor.
Thank you. This Constitution grants this court 2 types of criminal jurisdiction. Criminal jurisdiction under the common law and criminal jurisdiction under
All right, I'm going
admiralty
to
or military
counsel.
tribunal.
I'm sorry, Mr. Casanova, in the human flesh. I'm going to stop you right there. What is going to end up happening, I want you to hear me clearly. An attorney is coming over for manage to sign counsel, period. That's it. So have a seat. Manage to sign counsel will come over. Do you understand? Yes or no?
I do not understand.
All right. Do you understand what it means to take a seat?
I do understand.
All right. So take a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Of course.
Mr. Casanova, Mr. Bach is going to be your standby counsel. And that's someone that if you have questions, you can ask him legal questions or what you may have.
Thank you for your consideration.
All right.
Uh,
And he informed me you wanted to place something on the record?
yes, for the record, I wanted to make it known that I'm here on special appearance under threat, duress, and coercion.
All right. Who threatened or coerced you to come to court?
The county of Bear, Texas.
How
State.
so?
Well, if I don't come here, then warrants will be placed, which I will be kidnapped and held hostage, and I do not want that. So that's why I'm here under special appearance to clarify any misunderstandings and to let it be known where I stand on the record.
Okay. Is there anything else?
I said everything that needed to be said.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to recall your case in 1 month. It's going to be a discovery setting. So that's to make sure that you have all the information that the state has concerning your case. Do you understand?
I do understand.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if I can have a 30-day reset for Mr. Casanova. And after you receive all the discovery, then the next setting is going to be a plea deadline date. The state will tender an offer to you at the next setting. And then I'll give you your plea deadline date, and you can accept the state's offer or come to an agreement or not. If you're unable to come to an agreement at that time, it'll be scheduled for jury trial.
Thank you, Ms. Boyd.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
I have no further questions.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson is going to give me a date, and then you'll sign it. Mr. Bach will sign it to signify when you're to come back. All right.
I appreciate your time.
All right, you're welcome, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court. What date, Ms. Ferguson?
The hearing ended without any determination of guilt or sentencing. Instead, the court focused on making sure Hector Casanova Jr. understood the responsibilities that come with self-representation. Throughout the hearing, Judge Stephanie Boyd explained that neither the court nor prosecutors could provide legal advice to someone who chooses to act as their own attorney. Although Casanova continued questioning the court's jurisdiction and maintained his position, the judge appointed standby counsel to assist him before the case moved forward. The case was then reset for a future discovery hearing, where the defendant would receive the prosecution's evidence before deciding whether to resolve the case or proceed to trial.
Is calling 2024 CR 6101W, State of Texas versus Christopher James Miller.
Hector Casanova Jr. appeared before Judge Stephanie Boyd, insisting he did not need a lawyer, and repeatedly claimed he was appearing only as the flesh and breathing man. Rather than discussing the criminal allegations, the hearing quickly centered on whether he understood the legal process. As the exchange continued, the judge repeatedly warned him about the risks of representing himself before deciding how the case would proceed.
Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Brittany Sparks.
All right, you entered a plea of no contest on May 16th, is that correct?
Yes.
And have both parties had a chance to review the PSI?
Yes, sir.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Right. According to the plea bargain agreement, state recommends deferred adjudication. This is the run concurrent with 2020 CR 1185C. There's to be a drug court evaluation. If not accepted, then to follow the TAP recommendations. Excuse me. Do you have 2020 CR 1185C? All right. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge. He is, although it says otherwise in his PSI, Your Honor, he is willing to do drug court. He did qualify. He was accepted, but they had to give his spot away, is my understanding, because the sentencing was too far out.
Mhm.
I've asked probation if there is a spot available. They said not right now, but I think they have graduation coming up and maybe a spot will be open soon. That is what he would like to do if the court will allow him to.
Okay. All right. Anything from the state?
No, Your Honor, except that I think the other case is an NTR. I think both parties intend to sort of let that NTR expire because he may not the first time. Yes.
Okay. All right. Does anyone wish to speak to length of probation?
Your Honor, our agreement with the state was for 5 years. That is what my client accepted, so.
All right. That's outside the agreement.
Oh, Yes, I mean, as far as the length, I mean, that's what we would be asking for is for 5 years, but we understand that it's your decision.
Okay. It's the 2020 CR 1185C. All right. I see the nature of that offense. And what was the length of probation on that offense? Was it 4 years? All right. Court is going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. Taking consideration NITMAG number 746576. There's to be referral to felony drug court. He's to remain in custody until transfer to felony drug court. Counsel, if you reach out to felony drug court, you can see when they can accept him. If for some reason they don't have any room for him in the foreseeable future, just let the court know and the court will consider a different placement. But for now, he's to remain in custody until accepted into felony drug court. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. The court will not waive any of those hours. You're going to have to do those hours. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. And it says in here that the guilt was minimized. Why is it saying that?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. In the.
In the PSI? Yes. It says that he minimized guilt.
Yes, Judge, there was, the NITMAG case was a possession charge. Mr. Miller and I have spoken at length, because he had a difficult time accepting responsibility for the possession charge. We have spoken about him accepting the responsibility for this tampering with evidence. So I think since he has spoken to the judge, he has come to the realization of where we are with this case.
And what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I mean, I've worked out there. I mean, I continue to have jobs, and I mean, I just need a steady balance. That's why I want to get into the felony drug court.
Do you have any children?
I do have a daughter.
And what's her age?
She just turned 10. I just missed her birthday because of all this.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. What?
I missed her birthday because of all this.
All right. Well, I mean, you missed her birthday for your own actions.
Right.
All right. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. I'm going to order parenting classes. There's to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation, if for some reason he is not accepted into felony drug, if for some reason with regards to felony drug court, he's going to remain in custody until they accept him. So he's to remain there. If it's taking a long time, then probation, you can let me know, or his counsel can let me know, and then I'll decide to do something else. But he's not to be released until he's in felony drug court.
Okay, finish it.
All right. And probation, is there anything else he needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everyone, when we're on the record, when we're on the record, there's a sign. Do y'all see that sign? All right, thank you. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, and I hope those burns heal. What were you doing in the kitchen?
I was cooking
What were you cooking?
dinner.
I mean, what's the meal?
It was just oatmeal, honestly.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Bear County Jail, probably oatmeal.
I have a slight issue with that though,
Hmm.
due to the burns and infection and getting health care and seeing a doctor and going to do that. I mean, I've been waiting to go and waiting for this PSI and waiting to get into drug court for the last 30 days. I know you said I have to do it in custody.
Yes,
I mean, even with monitor or anything like that, because I'm trying to
No.
go and
because here's the thing. You have a drug problem. You have a major drug problem. The fact that you're on probation, the state made an offer with you. Even though you're on probation for another case, they made an offer for probation on this case.
yes, ma'am.
So people always want the sun, the moon, the stars. And then when they're at the very beginning, when they're looking at prison time, it's always like, I'll do anything.
Well, I mean, it was just because I was already, just because of the sentencing wise, I was already accepted in the drug court. I missed it.
Yeah. I mean, I could send you to prison and they'll give you, I think they have better medical care at the prison if you want.
It's not what I want.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am.